Chef Podcast, we're back. It's a good night here, Saturday night here. We're recording, and like I promised this video maybe 2 weeks ago. Sorry about the wait. Life's just been going on here, and it's been pretty hectic, with everything on the news and everything. But let's try to keep it to a lighter tone this to well, at least right now, for now, and let's just enjoy ourselves. So if you tuned in, thank you. And let's start this video. As you've seen by the title right now, it's a top artist in the 260574 area. Okay, so there's like two things I mainly did here to decide who's the best right now. And let's see here. Let me change a couple settings real quick. Okay, so the way I rank this, or not really rank this, but just chose who should be mentioned, is I at least put out a song, at least like a song, and someone tagged you in my original post. So if you tagged me in the post I did on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, when I was looking for the best, I guess, talent around here, if you were tagged, or you were sent to me, then you were, and I liked what you did, or I just think you're up there, then you were chosen. So let's get into it. All right. So before we go into the top 5, I gotta give some honorable mentions out. So these are in no particular order, the honorable mentions. I just think that these guys right here that I'm about to mention can really improve their game. And actually, I think everybody on this list, whether you're a top 5 or you're just honorable mention for the moment, is that you can always work on your game and work on how to get yourself more out there. So for honorable mentions, I have Mowgli 260, Sid the Kid, JR, Ease 260, and Lil Lean. These are in no particular order. So let me begin with Mowgli 260. So Mowgli 260, here, let me hop on his Twitter real quick. He things that Mowgli 260 can definitely work on is including links to just to his content, because I hop on his Twitter, because that's mainly where I get most of this news and stuff, is this Twitter. So Twitter's the one that really gave me like a like, people were responding to me, people were DMing me, so that was like my main way to find out about some of these guys. And Mowgli on his Twitter bio has just SoundCloud, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, and he's got a saying right there, que Dios nos proteja. And not mad at it, but see, nowadays people on the internet are a little, I don't want to call them lazy, right? But people want it, like, if they want a direct link to your content, so they want to be able to click and get straight to your content. Nobody's gonna look at your profile and be like, oh, SoundCloud Mowgli 260, and just want to go get out the app, hop onto the SoundCloud app, and just want to search up your stuff. It's very, I mean, I don't want to do it. It's as simple as that. And I had that same issue too when I first started my podcast. Like, I didn't include any direct links or anything, but you do this too. You live and learn, and you eventually start going there. You start doing things, in my personal opinion, the right way. But Mowgli 260, he does have, on his pinned tweet at the moment is OG Mowgli Baras 260 freestyle. And he has a little comment on it saying MF, so I'm guessing that's abbreviation for motherfuckers, saying I went soft in my last video, but this one I went hard. I went hard, hashtag hip hop, hashtag Baras, hashtag Mexican American. You get the gist. So it's on his pin tweet. I will link all these guys' Twitters down below in the description, so don't forget to check it out. Um, in case I say something you might like about any of these guys, like any of these guys that I'm gonna be talking about. So as I continue on here with Mowgli, a lot of his, it's just honestly it's just what I said. There's no direct link to your content. Your content that you do have isn't bad, but it's just that you just gotta be playing. Like if you're taking this serious, this rapping shit serious, you should probably get more serious about promoting yourself a little bit more out there, and you should probably post a little bit more. I feel like that's something everybody that I'm about to give some credit to right here should do. They should be posting more constantly if this is something they really want to pursue. I feel like any one of these guys can probably be a success story. It's just the amount of work you put into it and how consistent you are, and the quality of your work. So no hate here, just my personal opinion, but there's things that everybody on here can do better. And like I said, direct links to your content would be good. And also, what I recommend you should all do is post. Get on Spotify and Apple Music. It's not hard to get on Spotify and Apple Music. They've been making it easier and easier. Get a TuneCore, get a DistroKid. There's many ways to get on Apple Music and Spotify, because 9 times out of 10, like probably 9.9 times out of 10, people don't listen to music on SoundCloud. I learned that the hard way when I first started doing my podcast. Um, it's just the truth. I've been getting told that people listen to my podcast a little bit more based on it being on Spotify. Spotify, I believe at the moment, is the number one audio format in the whole entire world. So everybody that I'm about to name off, besides maybe one or two, only have their music content on SoundCloud, which I think it's ridiculous. You need to have your music on Apple Music, and you need to have your music on Spotify. And Tidal too. How can I forget about Tidal, Amazon Music? The point is, your content needs to be out on all platforms. You can include SoundCloud too. Don't get me wrong. You can include SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Amazon Music, Tidal. I think I said that Tidal twice, but you get the gist. You just need your content to be out there. You need to post it on Facebook and post it everywhere. Post it on Twitter. Post your content out, because only having it in one place, you're really killing yourself by doing that. So again, no hate here, just me giving my opinion. That's it on Mowgli 260. I recommend you check out that Embaras 260 freestyle. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool, and yeah, let's get on to the next one. So next up we got Sid the Kid. Sid the Kid. What I like about Sid the Kid a lot right now is that he's more consistent than I could probably say he's more consistent than all the guys that I'm about to be naming here. But he's been dropping pretty consistently. Like, he'll probably drop maybe 1 or 2 songs a month. Maybe my personal opinion, he should probably start pushing that a little bit more. He's got a couple of songs on here, and you know what? I give props to Sid the Kid for that. Some might say he's not the best, but I like him as an honorable mention, just because I like someone that hustles and puts in the work to constantly put out content out there, music content, for, in his case, for people to listen. It's something that it's very under, like, I don't want to say underlooked. Maybe is it overlooked? Whatever the fuck the word is, but you get what I mean. I like a hustler, and I feel like that's what Sid the Kid brings to the table. His pinned tweet on his Twitter so far says it's a link to his sound. I don't think that's his latest song. But let me double check real quick here on my phone. No, it's oh, my bad. Yep, it is his latest song. His latest song is "What's the Deal." Check it out. Sid the Kid, his Twitter, will be linked down below in the description. Um, I mean, nothing, no hate here. I mean, my personal opinion. Again, I don't want anyone coming at me like, oh, why didn't I name him? If you weren't tagged, if you weren't tagged in this, then I guess people ain't fucking with you as hard as you thought. Simple as that. It really is simple as that. People ain't fucking with you as hard as you thought. So feel free to send me whatever you want. But Sid the Kid, another honorable mention. I like the hustle he's putting in. And at the time of the recording, it's his birthday, so happy birthday to the bro. Let's get it cracking. See who's next. Next up, we got Eric Medina, also known as Ease 260, and he's been doing a lot more YouTube content instead of music, which hey, do what you gotta do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Do what you want to do. He's been doing pretty good on YouTube, and let's I wish him the best. But he has a sick flow. I really like East 260's flow. He has a really nice flow in his music. He has a song called I want to say Come Up. I believe that's the one I really liked. Here, let me double check my liked tracks over here. And I believe it's that one that I liked. Come Up with the Kome and up. So he's another artist. Is another one that needs to put his content everywhere instead of just YouTube and SoundCloud. Again, I cannot stress this enough. I was actually just told this by a close friend of mine when I was doing my podcast. I probably said this already, but fuck it, I'll say it again. You gotta put your content everywhere. You gotta flood it everywhere. Like, if someone's gonna be on YouTube, hey, sub to my YouTube channel. If YouTube's a thing right now, go on YouTube. Get on everywhere. Get on all the platforms. Is all I gotta say. Get on all the platforms. It'll benefit you a lot. Check out East260. Follow him on Twitter. Again, linked in the description. Check out his music. I feel like you won't be disappointed. So let's see here. Next up, we got JR, and here's one thing about JR. He's one that is probably people are gonna be questioning, why is he in the honorable mentions. But what I got to say about JR is that although he really doesn't promote his music, there's no links on his Twitter profile, but I happen to put him on the list because I actually follow him on SoundCloud. So, and I actually listen to his music, and I liked his song. I believe this one was his. It's Pack. Yes, it's Pack. I really liked Pack. Great song. I'll link his Twitter in the description. Hopefully he makes more music. He can do it. I like his music. I mean, it is what it is. But again, unfortunately, this is another case where I can't find a direct link to your content, and that's like, I feel like that's very, very essential for everybody to do. So you need to be on. So another piece of advice to East260 and JR and the Kid Mowgli so far is that you gotta put your content everywhere for people, so people can choose their preferred form of it, whether it's listening or watching it on video, or any other way, so they can get to your music. So let's go here with the next one. Shout out JR. I like that song Pack. Check it out. Link to his Twitter will be in the description. And let's move on to the next one. Okay, next one, Lil Lean. Although I'm not a big fan of the name, but hey, I can't. I mean, I'm not the rapper, So Lil Lean, I know him as Tony. So I mean, he is one that's very, very underrated. So I feel like people kind of don't take him seriously, but like right now, I was just one of my boys just put a video of him. I think he was freestyling off the top of his head on Snapchat, and I thought it was pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie. I thought this was pretty sick what he was doing, and you know, he knows how to play with the words. He knows how to keep a good flow going. You know, he did a song with, I want to say, Sid the Kid, that I really liked. I forgot what the name of it was. I want to here. Let me search this up real quick. You know, apologies for the terrible preparation here, but Spaceship featuring, no, that was Jr. My bad. Studio. So the Kid and Lil Lean did a song called Studio that I messed with heavy, and also Spaceship. That so the Kid did with Jr. And I really, really, really like those two songs from those guys. Again, you know, check them out. You know, I mean, very, very, very underrated. I feel like he's one to definitely watch out for. And I feel like if he would put more work in, like to the Kid, I feel like people would be like, all right, because these three are brothers, so I feel like to me, I kind of see them like the Migos. I kind of see them like the Migos, you know. So they're three brothers, and I feel like it's like when everybody thought Quavo was the best one, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, nah, Offset's the one. I feel like Lil Lean's probably the Offset of them three. I'm pretty sure they're not a group, but if they were to form a little group or something, I feel like that'd be pretty dope. I think that would definitely be pretty dope. Maybe an idea out there for you guys. You know, just throw me a little shout out. You know, if things go well. But Lil Link definitely has some offset potential. Jr. You know, people like to discredit Takeoff a lot, but you know, Takeoff low key got them bars on deck. You know, so should not be offended being compared to Takeoff. Okay, so next up we got. Okay, no. Okay, now we're done with the honorable mentions. So here we go. Next one up, coming in at number 5 for the top artist in the 260-574 area. It's got to be at the number 5 spot. I'm not sure his name exactly because I get 3 different names here. So on Twitter, his name is at underscore glow, and and then on SoundCloud, his name is Kid X. So let me confirm this real quick. Well, his link to his thing is Kid X. So it's soundcloud.com/kid underscore X. But his name on SoundCloud is Hades. So me personally, I don't know. And then there's a song right here where he's featured that says Lil Hades. So I don't know his name exactly, and I don't want to disrespect the man for not saying his right name. So if anybody can let me know what his real name is, whether it's Hades, whether it's Kid X, whether it's at Glow, I'm just giving him a good shout out because although it's not my type of music, he's running up the numbers. He's running up the numbers. So in order for you to be doing that, running up numbers, you got to be doing something right, and it would be wrong of me not to give this man any credit. So the thing I really liked about him was on his Twitter he had a what is it, like I don't want to call it a freestyle, but he has there's a battle going on from Untitled. The profile is called Untitled Vibe, and he's actually his first, I want to say his round 1 video was really good. If that's the one I'm thinking about, that's the one that you guys should definitely check out if you don't want to listen to a full song yet. But if you do want to listen to a full song, let's see what we got. I like Dynasty with Mowgli that he did, and it's coming up that on SoundCloud it's coming up that he did it around 11 months ago. So I'm assuming he's not on Spotify and Apple Music, just because I don't see any direct links to it. Which if he is on Spotify and Apple Music, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to any disrespect, but I'm not finding any links to to SoundCloud or Apple Music, and that's the game you got to be playing right now. You got to go where the people are at, and if you get on that, you have some good numbers, so keep doing what you're doing. You're obviously getting the clicks, so keep doing what you're doing. That's all I can say. So, all right, next up, coming in at the number 4 spot, you got my boy Primo Lee. So a lot of people around the area have told me that they really, really liked Primo Lee, except that he doesn't post enough music. To his credit, though, the 3 songs that he did put out have been doing, and these came out over a year ago. And I've had conversations with Primo Lee saying, where I don't want to give out too much because these are personal conversations, but it's just like he's like, I got way better. The substance, like, is that what the word is? Say, like, the substance of it. Well, either way, like, the main thing about the conversations we have is that he tells me, oh, dude, that ain't nothing. I got way better shit in the what's that shit called? Fuck, man. On the I don't know what the fuck it's called, man. I forgot how the saying goes, but basically he's got more better shit in the back. You know what I mean? Like, just cooking up. And I personally believe that if he's one to if he's actually willing to, like, get on the grind and put some more music out, that he'll definitely be creating a separate lane, and a really good lane, because he let's see, he has his, I don't want to call it his own style, but he has his own way of how do I say it? His own way of making music. Like, he has his own thing, and it's pretty sick. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty sick, and it's kind of like the music. It's the music that I like. It is the music that I like. So maybe that's why I gravitate to it more. But I just think he's clever with the words. I think he has great music. But check out Primo Lee. I'll link him in the description. Check him out. He has on Twitter, if you go to his media, he has a video where it says, "Should I finish this?" And it got pretty good reception. In my personal opinion, it got pretty good reception, sitting on 670 views, and it's just around 30 seconds of him making music, and it's 31 likes. I think that's pretty solid for not having for a 30-second clip. I mean, personal opinion here, you can do what you want with that information, but definitely one that should be making music. So, okay, before I wrap up on Primo Lee, he doesn't have any links to his SoundCloud, and I think he should. Put that link to his SoundCloud, get on Spotify, get on Apple Music. Again, same with Hades. I'm calling him Hades for now because that's the one that was on his SoundCloud. So Hades, Primo Lee, you guys should both be putting your music on all streaming platforms. YouTube, fuck it. I don't know if you put music on Twitch or not. I'm not really a big Twitch user. I've never used Twitch. But let's move on to the number 3 spot. So at the number 3 spot, you got the boy VVS Melody. VVS Melody, I've known him for a while now. He makes good music. It's all he makes good music. Got witty bars, good music. He just makes good music. He's been making music for a long time. He's good. I believe he recently just made a new Twitter, so maybe that's why his follower count's a little low. But I think me knowing him, he don't care about any of that. But I think he should link his SoundCloud, if that's what he's got right now, to his should link it to his Twitter. And let's see a song that I can recommend you guys to listen to. Code Red. You guys should definitely listen to Code Red. Let me see another one. Let me see another one real quick. I was actually just listening to one. You should listen to On Go and Death Note. Actually, he's got, I forgot how many bangers he's got. He's got a couple bangers. That's why he's in the number 3. He's got Code Red that I really liked. Code Red. Code Red is one I really liked. He's got Love Casualty with Primo Lee, which I thought that one's kind of slept on. I think that one was a really really good one. Death Note. I know a lot of people. I think my little sister said she liked Death Note a lot. VVS. Keep making music, man. Keep making music. Last on his recent on SoundCloud, it says here that it was a year ago since he's put out something or he's been on something, but definitely should be making more music. I definitely think he should be making more music. So let's go to the number 2 slot. You got the boy. Oh, my bad, guys. I just got a text message. Okay, you should, at the number 2 spot, you got the boy Young A's. I had so many DMs from people coming in saying you should definitely check out Young A's. Me, I've been checking out Young A's. I don't want to sound like, I was already onto him, but it is what it is. I've been checking out Young A's. He's been making good music. He's got one of the best flows around. He's got some of the best music around. He just knows how to get people to listen to his music, and it's just, I think it's good music. Personally, I think it's good music. He's been making music for a minute. Oh man, it's like I scroll down scrolling down his SoundCloud and I'm seeing like, oh damn, I see songs from 6 years ago where I remember listening to those as a kid, and wow, like it's been a minute since I actually scrolled down his whole thing. But last track, his recent track, SoundCloud, was Rollin' featuring Lil Hades, or I think he goes by Hades now. But again, I mean, I'm not sure if you guys are doing this as a hobby or if you guys want to make it in this or not, but I'm assuming, me personally, I'm assuming if you're rapping, I'm assuming you want to make something great out of it. That's just my personal opinion, but definitely check out Young A's. Favorite song from him that I would recommend you guys definitely checking out would probably be Slurpee with VVS Melody. Slurpee with VVS Melody is probably my favorite song. It says right here that it's been out for a year now. We got some spins on it, around 8 racks. 8 racks, okay, like 8K, 8K. He what is it? He makes good music, Check him out. He's definitely deserves that number 2 spot. And let's go to the number 1. Let's see here. There's that ASMR clicking. In the number 1 spot, artist here in the 260-574 area. No ifs, ands, or what. I think that's what the fucking saying is. It's about it, whatever. It's definitely Swish MB. Swish MB is the only one here doing it right. He has his music on Spotify. Has his music on SoundCloud. He could be uploading more on YouTube. I believe he doesn't shout his YouTube out as much, but I definitely think he should be shouting it out more. He if we go to his SoundCloud real quick, his last song was put out 3 months ago. Now, this is no hate to Swish and B, but me personally, when someone tells me I'm the best rapper out right now, I need to be dropping consistently. Like there's no one drop a month, one song a month. This goes out to all these guys actually. You need to, if you want to gain some traction or something, I believe the more music you got out, the better. When I discover a new artist that I really really fuck with, I want to listen to everything they got, because I find this new artist, and first thing you do is go to their page and you see all the songs they got on. They got 3 songs. Come on, what the fuck, man? But if I go to if I find a new artist, go to their page and they got hundreds of songs, I'm like, hell yeah, he probably has a song that I like even more. So what I do give props to Swish and B is that he does do a lot of promotion, but his promotion, most of his promotion comes from SoundCloud. So people would have to get to his SoundCloud in order to get to his Instagram, to find his Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, and Apple Music, YouTube, all that good stuff. They would have to go through SoundCloud. And the thing is, people aren't gonna go to SoundCloud, leave their social media apps to go to SoundCloud to maybe go to find you in another social media app or another streaming service. And that's the problem with this. That's the problem with this. More promotion of your music would be better. Let me see what else. I feel like personally he just needs to come out and say that I'm the best out in this area, and I could he has the argument for it. He does. He has good music. It's just him promoting it more. And like let's say for example this song here called Lie to Me. I listen to this song a lot. It's got 3,555 on SoundCloud, but that's just SoundCloud. That's just SoundCloud. We don't know his stats on Spotify and Apple Music, but I know for a fact I be bumping that on Spotify a lot. And that's just me, you know. I feel like that song needed a video. Lie to Me needed a music video. It just did. Lie to Me just needed a music video. It's been out for over a year. Swish and B, you need to get at someone that can record you a music video for that song. Great marketing campaign would have been Lie to Me could have been a Valentine's song around February. You could have dropped a music video for it. But, you know, maybe it's still not too late to drop a really good music for it. Another song that I really, really fucked with, and he has Mowgli 260 on this, and it's called Hold Me Down. This song, when I tell you, when he previewed me the song, I thought this song was like the best song at the moment. Best song at the moment. And this is just from a lower level rapper compared to the bigger, famous, more rappers. I thought this was the best song out at the moment. No, best song I've heard. Best song I heard at the moment. And that song definitely needed another music video too. It definitely needed more promotion. And it just did. It just really did. And let's see. His recent track is called The Type. Check it out. Other than that, Swish and B, and this goes out to Swish and B and everybody else here that I've mentioned. Honorable mentions, top 5 artists, whether or any artist that maybe is butthurt they didn't make it to the top ranks here. You know, this is my opinion of who the best is right now. You know, but or at least my favorites. You can agree, disagree, but this is just some advice here. If you want to push that, you know, get a bigger following or get more people to listen to your music or whatever, you should be promoting your stuff on all platforms. So it's just what it is. You need to have all you guys need to have your music on Spotify and Apple Music. There's no question about it. You're not just gonna have that exclusivity to SoundCloud, because like at this moment, maybe it sounds like I'm hating, but you're not big enough. This is to all these artists. You guys are not big enough to just be using one platform. It's just the truth. You're not big enough. You're not. So if you want to get there to the point where you can do whatever the fuck you want, like the Kendricks and Coles with Drakes, where they just drop like once every couple years and like fans still go crazy for it, you need to be releasing music consistently, and it's got to be good music too. You just can't be dropping anything. You gotta be releasing good music. And it's gotta be consistently. And maybe because I'm not a rapper or an artist, it's easier said than done. But at the end of the day, it's on you how hard you want it, you know, how bad you want it. Again, my take back from this: a lot of these people here lack consistency, and only place they can find your music is SoundCloud, which I feel like is a bad move. You need to be using all these platforms to grow your audience. I was guilty of this. I was guilty of this with my podcast. When I first started out, I would only upload on SoundCloud because it was easy. But then I figured that, hey, if I want something good, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come with me putting more effort into it, and that's how it is. So I'm done here with the top artists in the area. If you want to stick around, listen to the book recommendation, stay here. If not, you can feel free to click off if you haven't clicked off by now. So, all right. So, book recommendation I recommend you guys is Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. It's called Outliers: A Story of Success. I believe that's what it's called here. Hold on a moment. Sorry for the little break right there, but yes, it's called Outliers: Story of Success by Malcolm Gladwell. Definitely check this book out. I'm gonna read a sentence from the back of the book. Usually, first couple sentences should hook people, but it's here it goes. It's in understanding successful people, we have to come to focus far too much. Oh my gosh, I'm still sounding retarded. Here, let me reread that shit again. In understanding successful people, we have come to focus far too much on their intelligence and ambition and personality traits. Oh my god, I can't speak. Instead, Malcolm Gladwell argues that in Outliers that we should look at the world that surrounds the successful, their culture, their family, their generation, and their idiosyncratic experiences of their upbringing. Me personally, I was recommended Malcolm Gladwell by one of my favorite multimedia personalities. He always talked about this book, and I'm like, damn, I think I really needed to read this book then. If he's saying it's good as it is, it must be the truth, and guess what? It was. And I recommend you guys to definitely check out this book. Again, it's going to be in the description below. Title, author, everything. And let's see what else we got here. A quick look at my notes. I think that's it. As always, everything down in the description. I made a link tree. Just click that link tree. Take you to whatever platform you want to follow me on. Once I'm on at the moment, I will be getting on TikTok soon. I know I've said this for the past month and a half or 2 months, whatever the fuck it was. But I haven't posted any TikTok content. I need to post TikTok content. I will be on there soon. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. All my socials will be down below. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, and just word of mouth. Just if you have a friend that tells you, hey, I want to listen to podcasts. Feel free to recommend them over here to Shed Podcast. We accept everybody. Hopefully that doesn't backfire when I say that. We accept everybody. As always, your boy Steven out here checking out. Thank you for listening if you made it this far. Peace.